where the fuck that guy's name is. I thought that Mudahar wasn't one of the people that were involved in that, though. Was he? And if he was, wasn't that like 10 years ago? And doesn't he say that people shouldn't? I don't even know what God, Hasan is like the king of. He's such a. Oh God, he's so fucking annoying. Oh, he's so annoying. I love how he like pearl clutches over this shit. Oh my God, when he absolutely doesn't give a fuck.
Their own terms of service.
Nux showed Muda Lolicon recently. What, like Muda was drawing it, or it was drawn of him? Was it on YouTube? Like he was streaming on YouTube of him like watching.
You know, Mudahar should know that. Seemingly he participated in a review of Lolicon himself.
What is it? I don't know. Review of Lolicon. Like he was like supporting it, or like whatever. God, he's such a cringe loser. Remember, you have a responsibility to shame the fuck out of any loser fuck friends in real life, okay, that watch or support this shit. Jesus Christ. Did I say he doesn't know the drama? I remember hearing a little bit about this, but wasn't it like, fuck. It was the guy that drew that picture of me with the Autism Speaks shirt. Wasn't there some guy who drew Lolly a long time ago, and there were some people who were like friends with him? Shadman, yeah. Or is this a different drama? How is Hasan such a lore master? Because he's it's either going to be like me, where people feed him stuff, like a lot of people link me shit. We're getting link shit right now, or he legitimately just digs in a lot in the background, which I've heard now from multiple people. He's pretty obsessed with people, so who knows? This was his response. Oh, this YouTube drama subreddit is crazy. Resurfaced video of Oompaville, some ordinary gamers, and Nuxtaku watching Lollyporn together on a Discord call. Can't speak for Caleb, but from what I remember regarding stuff like this is stuff from Nux showing us hentai for his competitions, and usually in this there are around multiple creators. No defense here, I'm not knowledgeable for anything anime, and I blindly assume someone we collaborated this time showed us hentai and nothing illegal, since, well, I don't even know if this is illegal, right? Since this appears to now come from something more sinister, I apologize for what I said in this, and I'm livid at Nux, who is quite against this kind of attention. Okay, I don't know. Okay, already fallen asleep.
You know, where's that part of Anne Frank's diary?
Hasan crashing out on Mudahar. Wait, do we have two threads of the same fucking clip? Lolly is apparently illegal in Canada. Mudahar streams from a boat.
When she was also raiding ships.
Good one, dude. Yeah, I know. Would that be a problem? Would that be a fucking problem, Mudahar? Why do you hate the Warsaw Ghetto Uprising?
Wait, wait. Is Mudahar saying there? Wait, wait, what? I'm so confused. Mudahar saying there aren't videos of or there's not like memoirs of Anne Frank being like a terrorist or like, you know, engaging in terrorism against the Nazis, and now Hasan saying, well, would that be a problem? My guess is going to be Mudahar would say no, that wouldn't be a problem, but that wasn't the claim. Did I misunderstand this? Hold on.
You know, where's that part of Anne Frank's diary when she was also raiding ships?
Good one, dude. Yeah, I know. Would that be a problem? Would that be a fucking problem, Mudahar?
No, I don't think anybody thinks that would be a problem.
Why do you hate the Warsaw Ghetto Uprising? Do you think that they shouldn't have done that?
Has Mudahar ever said that he hate? No, why am I asking these rhetorical questions? Is there like value in even reacting or watching shit like...
Oh man, the Nat Turner Rebellion really fucking... It was really messed up, dude. They really should not have done that. John Brown should not have done what he did.
All right, well, in that case, every single Palestinian that's been killed was a terrorist, right? Can we just say that? And then you're like, wait a second, what? And you go, well, what? Would it be a problem if they were? Don't we think they all have a right to fight back anyway? So they're all terrorists now. We just say that, right? Because they have a right to be terrorists, so we'll just say they're all terrorists, right? Like, what is this logic? This is so stupid. Obviously stupid. This literally is Holocaust revisionism, by the way. Was Anne Frank part of the Warsaw Ghetto Uprising, though? No, but I don't think he was implying she was part of that. I don't even know if we know what happened to Anne Frank, do we? Didn't she just, don't people think that she went on a certain train to a certain place and she died there? Do we know 100% like what her final destination was? Do we know? Like, I think we know where she died, but I don't know if we know. Maybe we do, I don't know. She died of typhoid fever. The logic is a retarded conclusion from a wrong premise to begin with. You need to accept that 1, the Gaza war is a genocide, and 2, anyone the Houthis target are committing a genocide. True. Anne Frank is known to have died in Bergen-Belsen. Is it Bergen or Bergen? Georgian activists have occupied a state TV channel and are forcing the host to discuss government brutality on air. It's happening right now live. Georgian? Bro, the election's over. What do they care? Are Ossoff and Warnock there? I get it. I get it. I get it. Georgia, the state, not the country. What's the evidence that they've stormed the station?
სრული პასუხი აი მე გეუბნებით სრული პასუხი თუ რამე შემიძლია თქვა რომ ეს უბრალოდ ვერ გამოიხატა პირველი არხის მოდი ესე გეტყვით არ მინდა რომ დაგღალო და შენ პირველი არხი იმდენი საშუალებით გადაიცემა რითაც არ გადაიცემა
Why is there a language just called Eastern European? Why do I feel like every single Eastern European person speaks the same fucking language? Is there just one? What's going on over there? What are they speaking over there? What's going on? A Slavic language family? What's the main one called? Just Slavic? Slovenian? Slovakian? Georgian isn't even Slavic. Okay, well. Get fucked. Hasan's claim was that the Houthi kid was not a terrorist, but basically Anne Frank, right? I don't know. I don't know what Hasan's claim could possibly be. All of them are stupid. Any claim that that whole family of claims would be stupid. The whole reason, somebody in chat said it, the whole reason why Anne Frank's story is the reason why we know about her or care about her is 1, because there's a record, right? A whole diary. And 2 is because it's like an innocent little girl, right? Would Anne Frank have had the right to fight back violently? Sure, of course. But it would be a different story. It would be a different type of story. And people would take different things from it. The whole point is it's like an innocent little child. Not to say that they wouldn't. I don't even know why I'm qualifying this. If you think differently, fuck you. Don't care. What's this? Oh,
not only that,
we went an hour without talking about Hasan.
Not only that, but also, even if he was a fucking card-carrying Houthi militant at the time,
the Constitution does not stipulate existence of departments within the executive branch. It's all Congress. There were no departments that were created by the Constitution at all. There's not a single one, like the Department of anything. That might be true. It might be that literally Congress creates all of them. But
he was still not officially a part of the state-sponsored terrorism designation, according to the State Department, because the Biden administration had actually taken off the Ansar Allah movement from the state-sponsored terror. That, but also, even if he was a fucking card-carrying Houthi militant at the time, he was still not officially a part of the state-sponsored terrorism designation, according to the State Department, because the Biden administration had actually taken off the Ansar Allah movement from the state-sponsored terror designation in 2021.
It's admitted that the Hunter Biden story was shut down by 51 intelligence officers, so at least 51 need to be in jail. No, it wasn't. That's not true. That decision was made. Twitter made the decision before that letter was published, and they republished the story before that letter was published. So you're just lying. You're just wrong. But it's okay. I understand. When you're a conservative, you live in a totally different fucking reality. But you're just wrong, and you're lying.
The Biden administration had actually recently moved to put them back on the state-sponsored terror designation. However, that was going to kick in 30 days in. 30 days after they had officially made that declaration. Not entirely certain if I'd interviewed this person who was not a Houthi, but even if he was a Houthi, it still wouldn't have been me interviewing someone who's a card-carrying terrorist in that regard.
I love that he always shifts the narrative on this. Nobody cares that you interviewed the kid. That's fine. In fact, it's actually really cool that you interviewed him. The problem is that it was just, or if you